So this is my friend's pack. This is my own. Like, I'm going to show you guys what's inside when we get home. There are like so many people on the queue, so I always wanted to show you how it works. And then a little bit of campus store.
Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about benefits you could get as an international student studying in France, and like possible things that you could benefit from if you don't earn much. So let's get right into the video. Hi guys, today is a Wednesday and I just got back from the distribution place where I get free food basically as an international student living in France, and I'm going to show you what I have in my bag. But today I'm just gonna like make a rough estimate of how much these things actually cost if I was to buy them at a store, like if I was to go for like normal food shopping. But today's food and items are actually more, like slightly more than the usuals, because there's going to be like a long holiday from next week, so we're not gonna get food from them till mid-November. So this is October 26th, so they're not coming back until like November 15th or something. So basically they gave us quite a number of things than we would usually get. So I would unbox them and show you guys one after the other. So I have grape, I have some raisin, some grape here. So normally this portion of grape in a French store, this portion should cost about €4 thereabouts. So I got some bread, this type of bread, like just bread. This bread, roughly the 3 bread should cost about €1, because that type of bread is really small, so it could be like 35 cents or 40 cents. So let's just say €1. I got a couple of snacks. These are waffles and cakes. So make this snacks, hope you can see. Oh, there's one more. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I've never bought something like this in a French store, so I really cannot guess how much it costs. So, but let's just say 50 cents for one. So €1, €1, so just about €4 for everything. I got quite a number of apples. Like I literally had to say stop. It's okay. Thank you. Like it was a lot. And the queue was very long, to be honest, like very, very long. I was on the queue for approximately like, I was on the queue for approximately 1 hour, and that's because there was my friend on the queue, so he got space for me. This is probably more than 1 kg. Like if I was to buy it from a store, they always measure it by kg. So I think basically for this maybe €4 thereabouts. I also got cheese. I mean, this cheese is always very expensive in France. This type of cheese is always super expensive. There were different types, but I chose this one. And that's cheese, just this tiny portion could be about €4 to €5 actually in France. I got some yogurts. And this is fromage frais. Like this is also like cheese, and this is yogurt. Vegetables, a mix of vegetables. I just know that this would be useful for me for maybe if I want to make fried rice or spaghetti. I got some mushrooms. Basically these things, I chose what I wanted. There were different options. I got this ravioli bolognese. I ate this for dinner one day. I would see if I can put the video in this clip, and I thought it was not bad, so I took it again. I got this
And then I got this vegetable, this cabbage. Actually, today was not the day for vegetables, so they told us to come back on Saturday morning for vegetables. So I mean, and then I got this that I'll probably take as dinner or breakfast one maybe tomorrow or something. I got eggs, not complete, I know. Four, but I mean there are lots of people on the line and definitely want everyone to get. I got cornflakes, yeah, it kind of pops, and another one. Actually, this is the very first time they're giving us cornflakes. So I'm like, okay, holiday special package. I got milk. The last milk I got, I still haven't opened it. The first one I got, I still haven't finished it. I got chicken. There were different options of things. And I got lots of candies. Lots and lots. This is the first time they're actually giving us candies. Like, I never got candies, but I got like chocolates once, but not this much candy. Normally they will always give you 2 cakes on a normal distribution, but because they are going on a very long holiday, they gave us this amount of things. Like, oh my god, I forgot to say the prices of everything. This cabbage, normally from Lidl, where I do my food shopping, should be like €2. I already talked about the apples and the cheese. These cornflakes each should be about maybe €2.50 each. So let's say both of them €5. Eggs, it depends on the category of eggs. There are different categories, like if you want the more expensive ones or the cheaper ones. I always go for the cheapest eggs, or I go for the ones that the sizes are like quite nice. So let's say this 6 eggs, basically like €2. This classic burger, I'd say €3 or €4. And then this cheese, normally this yogurts, normally yogurt is always like in the old pack, so you get the old pack. So the pack of yogurt I get now, I always buy 16 in one, and the 16 yogurt is about €3, which is nice and fair. So this 3 with this one, I'm just gonna say €4 for everything. You can never buy one chicken, you always buy a pack of chicken anyways, and a pack of chicken could be like maybe €4. So a pack of big sized chickens, €4 or €5 max. So do the maths. To be honest, I've actually never bought this ravioli bolognese like with my money. The first time I tasted this was from the last distribution last Wednesday, and I got it for free. So, but looking at it, just trying to think of it in a French store, it should be about €2, €3 max. This mushroom champignon, it should be about €1.50 or €1. And this should also be in the range of €2-3. This I'm trying to think, €2. And the milk should be about maybe 85 cents. So roughly everything that I have here is already like, and this candy is maybe €2 or €1.50. So everything I have here, as you can see, like it's a lot of money, and I got them for free. So these are one of the many advantages of studying in France. So this is what I actually get on a normal distribution day. Like, this is the quantity, nothing as much as the previous one. So I don't want you to, think that it's always as much as that. It depends on your region. It depends on where you live in France. So this was another day again, and like different things from the previous 2 days that you just saw. I mean, no matter how little it is, it's for free. I don't have to pay for it, and it takes a part of I don't have to spend money on some things.
Just like you guys have watched, this is the very first benefit that I'm going to be talking about. It's Restaurant du Coeur. So it's up to you to search for this organization and where they distribute in your own region or city. So I think it should be available in every city. Resto du Coeur. You just need to search for it. I'm sorry, I don't have the information of how to find them in every city. I only know for my city. So if you are in Lille in France, you can send me a message if you'd like to benefit from this, so that I can take you there on a food distribution day. Another way you can get free money studying in France as an international student is when you get the support, house rent support. So basically, there's an organization, I've mentioned it several times in my videos. There's an organization called CAF, Caisse d'allocation familiale, and part of the benefits that they offer is to help people with payment of rent. You know, in France we pay rent monthly. Minimum rent is like 300 to 350 euros, depending on the city that you are living, and also depending on what's is available in the house. If it's furnished, you get to pay more. My house is furnished, and if it's not furnished, you get to pay less. So this organization, you cannot apply from when you are still in your country. You need to get to France first. So when you get to France, you can just type on your phone Google Maps CAF office. Like, let's say you're in Paris, so CAF, CAF Paris. So Google Maps would like direct you to the closest CAF, or just go to their office first and tell them you'd like to apply for CAF for your logement, aide de logement. That's like help for your housing help, housing aid, something like that. So this is one opportunity that you shouldn't sleep on if you're an international student, because you could get half of your rent back every month. So if you're an international student that you come to France and you don't have enough money, I mean, if you're able to find a job quickly enough that gives you something small, so with what you get from CAF, you would be able to at least pay your rent and you won't be thrown out of your house. But one thing you should know is that when you apply for CAF, you don't get it immediately, like, oh, I applied beginning of September, so I'm expecting it at the end of September. No. So CAF will treat your application for 3 months after you've applied. So September, October, November. So before you can get your first pay, if everything goes well, it could be December or even November. Some in extreme cases it could be January. So, but basically it's something that helps. So that is how many of us international students or just young workers living in France, that is another way we get free benefit. Another benefit I'm going to be talking about is just by joining an organization. It could be a voluntary organization and humanitarian service. Just joining any organization of your choice, no matter your religion, no matter your beliefs. When you join an organization, you get to meet people, and people that can go out of their way to help you if you're lucky. So there's someone that I know that she joined an organization that's a voluntary organization. She joined an organization voluntarily, and by virtue of that, the organization just decided to give her food and different type of things that she needs every week or every 2 weeks. They just give her food and stuff like that, just to compensate for the free hours that she's just volunteering for them. So things like that could be very helpful. Personally, I go to a church, and this church is like an organization for me. It's like a family of people that we share the same faith, and every time they would always ask me, are you fine? Do you need anything? Is everything okay in your apartment? Do you have any problems, any troubles? For me, this is reassuring, because I know that if I have any problems of any sort, I know someone who I could run to. So, so far so good. I've never had to run to anybody for emergency, but if there's ever any time I feel like I need something, I know that there's a community of people that will definitely go out of their way to help me. When I wanted to travel to Luxembourg, I kept my luggages at someone in my church church's house. And as well, when I was in Luxembourg, I wanted to come back to France to do some administrative things. There was accommodation for me at their place. They told me that I could come. I eventually didn't come, but I mean, this is just like you just being part of something, not just like you're in a strange country. Like, I don't want to say strange, but you're in a foreign country, you don't know anyone and you don't want to know anyone. You just stay on your bed and then you complain to your parents back home via video call or voice call, and then you're just wallowing alone. I think you should just try to get out of your comfort zone, try to meet people. You can join, I see banners and posters of international students meet and greet, cafe, soiree, little things like that, where you get to meet a community of people. I think you should take that opportunity, meet people. From there, you can find someone you talk to. You can even find a friend that would go a long way in making life easy for you in France. So definitely don't sleep on that. Another example is because there's someone else that I know that, because he goes to a church and he hasn't found a job and everything, the church decided that they would put him on a constant on a list of like beneficiaries that the church will be giving help every month. It could be monetary help, it could be it could be in kind, like with food and help, clothes and different type of things. Another person was able to secure a job through a church member. So I'm not trying to preach to you to go to church, but I mean, whatever organization you can go to, you'll be able to tell them. I remember when I was still working only as an English assistant in my church, they got to know and they were like, oh, would you like to babysit or teach English to our kids for money on certain weekdays, which was a good opportunity. So you could just market yourself when you're in an organization, you're in a community where you meet people. If you can make hair, if I could make really good hair, there are Africans in my church that I would love to make hair for, and I'll get extra $20-30 from there. So basically, don't underestimate the power of speaking up. And finally, I would just like to tell you that it's never easy, whether you're in France or another European country or another like American country or something. It's not easy. You just need to learn how to speak up. Don't be shy and don't remain in one corner. Now, make sure that you talk to someone. Try to also join groups. Like currently there are groups like Nigerians in France, Nigerians in Lille. You see people saying things that corresponds to you. You see someone that there are just different things that could help on the group, or you see someone going through the same thing you are going through, so you are not alone. And if there's ever if you ever have an emergency, you have someone who is from your country. If you are shy of talking to other people, you have someone who is from your country that you can always run to and tell that, okay, this is what's happening, I don't know if you can help in any way. And I mean, you might not find the nicest people, but at least one person is going to be nice among everyone to help you. I hope this video has been helpful. I talked about distribution of food. There are actually different organizations. You just need to find them. They're not going to come to you that, oh, we give food. You need to find them. If you're on campus, if you're outside campus, you need to find them, research, ask people, ask fellow international students on campus that, oh, hello, do you know if there's any distribution spot for students or something, or in the city itself or village. If you're in a village or city or town, sometimes it's not even on campus. It's gonna be maybe in front of the mairie. Mairie is like the town hall. So it could be in front of the town hall. It could be anywhere. You just need to find them. So as an international student without scholarship, you can always benefit from getting free food every week, or sometimes every 2 weeks, or every month at least. That's not a lot, but it can go a long way in helping you to cut on extra costs. You can also benefit from getting CAF, getting help with your accommodation
rents. You can as well benefit so many other things by just joining one organization. Just that one organization is going to go a long way and cover up many, even several times you get monetary help from, financial aid from a philanthropist in your community or an organization. There are some organizations that is just maybe book club, book reading club, or philosophers, just thinkers. You join this organization, and then there's just gonna be certain philanthropists there that are very rich, and then as an international student, you don't have a job, you are new in the country, you just speak to them. Not like, I'm not saying you should go to every organization and join and go there and beg for money, like, please give me money, no. But I mean, you can approach them. They would even approach you. What do you do? How do you support yourself? And you tell them things are hard, I don't have any food, blah blah blah. I mean, they would definitely want to help you. They are really good people in France. That's one thing that I know. I mean, there are some bad people, there are some racists, but you're definitely going to survive if you mix up with good set of people, like really good people. So that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that it's gonna help you in your journey. It's gonna help you during your stay in France, and please do well to give this video a big thumbs up. Please just give this video a thumbs up. Please do well to share this video to as many people as possible. If you have groups of people that plan to travel to France or plan to travel out of the country, please send this video to them so they could know. Maybe it also exists in whatever country they want to travel to, so they could also benefit from such benefits. And also, please subscribe, click the subscribe button and click the notification bell just beside it to be notified anytime I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'm super excited that you stayed till the end. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.